What up, everyone? This is Lewis on Trans, aka M25, aka Lewis GM, and there's a bit of news that I'm sorry to report for the Guitar Hero community. As you know, I am a Guitar Hero fanatic. I always enjoyed Guitar Hero since the second game came out in the Xbox 360. I mean, I never got around to playing the original Guitar Hero game because, well, that was exclusive for PlayStation, and it kind of sucks that they don't have much of it, the first one for the Xbox 360. But regardless, I do enjoy the games. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the track list. I mean, I got like the entire collection with the exception of Guitar Hero 1 because, again, PlayStation exclusive. But during that time, they sort of stopped and just decided to move on to other things, and I never thought that they would be there will be a time that they will come back, which obviously they did, because in a few years back they came up with the new game. They call it Guitar Hero Live, which is like Guitar Hero 7 with a rebooted version, and along the ways they had like a actual custom guitar for it, and a much more simpler one, because you can see that there's like 3 buttons for just 3 fingers to go up and down, so yeah, a bit simplistic. Now, while I enjoy the idea of playing Guitar Hero Live and the Guitar franchise all over again, I am a little iffy about its original campaign, because unlike the other Guitar Hero games, this one had like 42 songs max, while Guitar Heroes 2 through 6 had like a multitude of nearly 100, more if you can count the DLC songs. However, that does manage to solve itself, because they also had another mode they call Guitar TV, which is like a somewhat of an MTV-esque type of channel where they play nothing but music videos and you play it with this guitar. I mean, that is pretty good. Along the ways, you can play with rivals, you can play for the premium songs that would be coming out, and have your own little set list with music. That's the reason why I play Guitar Hero Live more than any other games I play, because of the Guitar Live TV. But recently, they came out with the news that starting December 1st, 2018, Guitar Hero TV is going to end its run and shut off everything. Now, I do believe that it was about to happen because of a few things. For one, you see less and less of any new content in the list. It started with their little shops, as their highways and player cards had stopped updating, and then in the premium songs, it sort of stopped at June the 6th, 2017, and just repeat the songs that are already on the list, with the exception of Young Guns Bones, that was on April the 10th, 2018. And then any highways or player cards you can get from those premiums sort of repeats itself, so it just never add no new content either. And to top it all off, the Guitar Rivals repeat the same highways and player cards from last year, moving on to this year. These two things do tend to get a little stale, and then now recently we see like the party part package is locked out, and all of the Guitar Hero cash is gone. So it could only mean one thing: that this news came out, and it's going to bring up the end of the entire Guitar Hero TV franchise. Now, I've been wondering why. Why is it that they decide to end it after about, say, 3 years of its release? There have been a lot of speculations, but I think the one speculation is continuing new games. See, Activision has its huge library of games that are coming out, especially when they had their E3 not too long ago, And yeah, it is kind of obvious that by bringing in some new games, they might have to get rid of some other things just to have like money to keep making developing newer games. And I'm afraid that the Guitar TV is on the chopping block for good. Now, this kind of pisses me off the most because Guitar TV is like the one thing everyone goes to for their Guitar Hero fix. Now, I've been playing with this every morning just so I can get through with my chops. Going through with hard mode, trying to get through with an achievement of getting 1,000, which I still can't do. I got to look through Google to find out what needs to be done. And of course, trying to get newer highways and player cards that are only available in Rivals. The ones that I miss out on and everything. And to see it go away, this kind of pissed me off. Now, they did say that they're not killing the entire franchise in general. They're going to still have their original Guitar Hero campaign in the game, but do you think everyone would want to be playing that? I mean, sure, it was unique because it gives you a POV view of a guitarist playing in a huge-ass concert, or concerts, depending on which venue you go to, but it doesn't have much of excitement as Guitar TV, and let me explain why. See, what makes these games perfect is that they increase their set list more and more. Usually it starts with over 70 tracks, then it goes up to over 90, and then you add more depending on the DLC songs you download from those games. I mean, I have over 100 songs per each for Guitar Hero 4, 5, and 6. And Guitar Hero 2 and 3 are like a little less, but hey, at least I have my fun with it. The only problem that I have with this game, Guitar Hero Live, is that this, like I said before, their track list for their campaign is 42 songs. Yeah, 42. And not much has been added. And what makes it worse is that their venues, they are a little cheap. I mean, in this one, Guitar Hero World Tour, you get to go through venue after venue after venue, starting off with 2 or 3 songs, and then it slowly increases every time you pass it, and it gets more challenging as time goes on. This is the type of thing I felt for Guitar Live, only this time every venue within its game has about 3 songs. Seriously, 3 fucking songs. And they decide to just, with the exception of course 2 venues which has 4 tracks or 5 to 6 tracks depending. I question that because it is iffy the way they were treating this game as the biggest return, only to have it lackluster in its campaign mode, which is the reason why people go to their TV mode, because they have more tracks, they have more content, they have more of everything you need to keep playing. This one, on the other hand, only is like a 1 playthrough and that's it. Not much of specialty, no DLC songs, which is obviously because Guitar TV has all of the DLC songs all crammed together. And I find it iffy as to why they wouldn't add just more content into their Guitar Hero Live section rather than having it all crammed into the TV section. Now, there is one question of what's going to happen now, considering that Guitar 2 TV is gonna be wiped out on December 1st. I mean, no one's not gonna play the campaign mode, and trust me, there's not much of music games to play around unless you want to do your Just Dance or other dancing games that make you look like an idiot. I am kind of hoping, and this is a probability, that they might make another Guitar Hero Live game, considering that this considering that you can't just immediately kill a franchise just because you knock off a popular section. So I'm hoping that if they do make a Guitar Hero game, they'll bring back Guitar TV. And since you are part of the Guitar Hero TV community, they might bring back all of your upgrades, all of your player cards, all of your highways, all of your achievements, anything necessary to make sure you still have it and make you the biggest star out there. But considering that there was no news, I feel like that this is pretty much the end of Guitar Hero, and the Guitar TV is going to be on the chopping block pretty soon. If you don't have Guitar Hero Live, I suggest you buy it immediately. Go to eBay, go to your GameStop, go anywhere just to get your guitar and game and play the TV, because you are missing out on like a lot of really good content in the TV section. Sure, it's now just dead in the water, but at least you get the experience of playing through the best tracks out there, and hope that you can, with new music and new artists and everything, and hope that you can experience it before the start of the December. Still, will this be back? I highly doubt it. This is Lieutenant Trans, signing off. Leave a like and or comment below, and stay tuned for more videos. # where are the good cartoons?